Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, October 3rd, 2019. All right, so today we have the moon shifting into healing Ophiuchus. Could be a really good day for healing of all kinds, whether it's physical healing, but also spiritual, emotional, and mental healing as well with this transit. And fundamentally just redeeming all qualities of ourselves. Ophiuchus is a great time of now integrating the parts of ourself that we've shunned away or exiled, that now as we accept, we become more holistic, more individuated, more healed and transformed because of it. So great day for incorporating any kind of healing or acceptance work in this way. So no major aspects here today, but Pluto is still stationed direct. So as a very subtle note, if there is anything that you may notice is starting to shift that you want to start to empower yourself with, maybe face some fears with, or transform in your life, it might be part of this Pluto direct and might be a good way of working with this later part of the week as well. All right, so let's take a look at this as well as some of the minor lunar aspects here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Thursday. And again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology on this channel. If you are new, definitely check out that link down below because the signs are different from mainstream astrology. All right, so the moon transiting into the constellation of Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer, the constellation that deals with healing. Very similar to Scorpio energy. And we had that Scorpio energy from yesterday, so there could still be some themes around just simply becoming more aware of the deeper aspects of life and of ourself, and matters of truth and even intimacy perhaps. But Ophiuchus, you could say, takes it one step further in that it really is about doing that acceptance work, which can lead to healing, right? Ophiuchus is about redeeming all qualities of ourself, especially the ones that we've hidden away or exiled that now we can reintegrate with. And and redeem these as an aspect of life, as an aspect of ourself. Could even call it shadow work, aspects of the shadow, the things we've pushed away, that now as we accept, we become more integrated and more whole. So anything on this level is great, but of course, just physical healing can also be the case with Ophiuchus. And I do want to mention that Jupiter's been transiting through here, so generally, for a great part of this year, there has been a lot of wisdom and insight regarding these kinds of matters, really expanding upon this deeper stuff and healing type of stuff in our life. So with the moon passing over Jupiter here today, there could be maybe some wisdom coming in, maybe some insight about some of this healing energy, or maybe even some opportunities on a literal level as well. So this is in the context that we are still in the crescent phase, the early phase of the lunar month. We did just start that new moon last weekend, and a lot of it is about developing Earth energy. So with all these planets in Virgo, this whole lunar month is about developing our improvement side. Still a great day for finding what can be improved, maybe fixing things, finding solutions, focusing on the details, maybe getting into some routine or personal development or work. This kind of earthy structural stuff, still really good to be developing. All right, so in terms of the aspects, no major aspects today, but we still do have this Pluto station direct that was going on yesterday here. But this one's, it's not very personal. It's not like a personal planet going direct like Mercury. But there is maybe a subtle shift we may be noticing collectively. And what I would say with this is if today you do notice there are any inclinations towards maybe starting to do some things in your life that would be very self-empowering or would be involving maybe facing some fears or transforming in some way, that could be super, super powerful. In fact, this next 6 months is going to be likely about implementing these types of things that we can empower ourselves through. Now, yesterday I did mention that down below in the comment section that I would put which houses this is happening with. I didn't actually do that in the last video, so in this video I will put in the comment section which house this is for you personally. So if you're watching this for your sun sign, moon, or ascendant sign, you can see all of those down there. And you may want to look at all three to get a well-rounded picture in terms of which area this shift of transformation and now implementation of empowerment can happen for you personally. All right, but very subtle there, and yeah, and give it some time because Pluto is such a slow-moving planet. It does take, weeks oftentimes for this energy to start to get moving. All right, so other than this, just some minor lunar aspects. There's the conjunction over Jupiter that I talked about here about wisdom and maybe opportunities with some of the healing energy. But it could leave us maybe feeling a bit open-minded today, maybe good for expanding our worldview, our perspectives, maybe a bit of adventurousness. And since Jupiter's been squaring Neptune this year, on a minor note here today, there could be maybe some ideals coming in, maybe some dreams, maybe wanting some peace or sometimes wanting to escape a bit with a square to Neptune. So today, finding how we can have healthy acceptance, healthy spiritual peace. Things like spiritual activities could be very constructive. Maybe getting some rest or having a little bit more acceptance in the everyday flow of matters could be a good way of working with that square to Neptune. All right, but very simple day in the astrology. We do have that shift with Pluto on a very, very subtle note. Great day for moving things forward involving self-empowerment. But that's really the case today anyways, because both Scorpio and Ophiuchus are about self-empowerment. But specifically with Ophiuchus, maybe some healing. What are some things we can redeem about ourselves or about life or the human experience that can leave us feeling more whole, more actualized, more individuated from the Jungian perspective, just essentially becoming more of who we are as we reintegrate and redeem these, what can often be lost qualities or exiled qualities of ourself with Ophiuchus. All right, everyone. So everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast. Take care.